It is also an opportunity for us to express our sense of gratitude to the invaluable support rendered by the government and the people of India to our socio-economic endeavors over decades. We have been working together in the development of various sectors, as they have been mentioned by His Excellency. But the decision by the Indian Institute of Technologies to establish the first ever overseas campus in our country is an honor and a privilege to us.
There's a story.
We have been working in the supply of clean and safe water, as well as defense and security.
On his way to South Africa.
Also issues of our concern, which have been adequately worked out.
Of which today
on trade and investment, the numbers are satisfying.
In its business.
We are growing in investment. Indian investors to Tanzania, the number is growing.
Situated
the
at the
value
center
of the projects is growing as well. This and many more other volumes, the numbers are growing. The as historical brotherly up to 2022, our figures were 3.1 billion US dollars. So this makes India the third has weathered all seasons, largest from the days partner in Tanzania, and the fifth largest investor trade in our colonial days to officiate the relations. So with this visit, more are expected. Dear members of the press, this morning to open as more avenues of cooperation, Prime Minister said, development as well as we had an opportunity to some of the areas amicable discussion with nicely articulated India, by the Honorable and from Prime the discussion I could see and so I wouldn't use much time to repeat and commitment on the areas, but we have agreed and scale our relations to open the new avenues of cooperation. My visit is as well as just few weeks scaling the G20 summit, our and in this connection, I wish to commend Honorable Modi and the government of the Republic of India on for multilateral cooperation of the G20 I won't be hesitating. Congratulations. As you are aware, Tanzania and India continues again to enjoy successful and excellent bilateral G20 summit. It is in this summit that Prime Minister Modi has succeeded in advocating for Africa to become the G20 Tanzania full to enhance and deepen. He has also advocated for debt relief initiation for the vulnerable nations and declared the urgency of mobilizing finances for us for developing countries to express our sense for clean energy technologies to the invaluable support rendered by the government and the people of India to our socio-economic endeavors. Prime Minister Modi also commended, we are commending him in making personal development of to send messages of unity and not polarization, advocating for reforms in security Council, but the decision by the Indian Institute of Technologies and the WTO to establish the first ever the changing world dynamics essential for our socio-economic development is an honor. Now, and we are aware of the coming Indian African summit. We have been working in the supply of clean and safe water, has pledged, as well as defense and security, that will be participating fully also issues in this summit, which have been adequately and we are ready to play the role on trade and that will be required to play to make the summit successful. We are growing. In conclusion, Indian Tanzania wishes to reiterate further our commitment to closely work with the Republic of India as well. In elevating our bilateral cooperation, the numbers are growing to strategic partnership that will advance up to our development agenda. Our figures were 3.1 billion US dollars. Shukriya. So this makes India the third.
Thank you, Excellency. That concludes the press statements. I thank you all for joining
in Tanzania, and the fifth largest investor in our country. So with this visit, more are expected. We have managed to open more avenues of cooperation for economic development as well as political development. Some of the areas have been mentioned, nicely articulated by the Honorable Prime Minister, and so I wouldn't use much time to repeat on the areas, but we have agreed to open the new avenues of cooperation as well as scaling up our cooperation to a strategic partnership framework. On multilateral cooperation, I won't be hesitating congratulating and commending India again and again for successful hosting of G20 summit. It is in this summit that Prime Minister Modi has succeeded in advocating for Africa to become the G20 full member. He has also advocated for debt relief initiative for the vulnerable nations and declared the urgency of mobilizing finances for developing countries for clean energy technologies so as to attain net zero emissions by 2050. Prime Minister Modi also we are commending him in making personal efforts to send messages of unity and not polarization, advocating for reforms in UN Security Council and the multilateral financial institutions and the WTO to align with the changing world dynamics essential for our socio-economic development. Now, we are aware of the coming Indian African Summit, and Tanzania has pledged that we'll be participating fully in this summit, and we are ready to play the role that will be required to play to make the summit successful. In conclusion, Tanzania wishes to reiterate further our commitment to closely work with the Republic of India in elevating our bilateral cooperation to a strategic partnership that will advance our development agenda to greater heights. Thank you very much. Shukriya. Sante sana.
Thank you, Excellency. That concludes the press statements. I thank you all for joining. Please wait until the leaders leave.
भारत के गांवों में जाएंगे तो पाएंगे कि बिना स्पोर्ट्स के हमारा हर फेस्टिवल